What up, my freaks? Ruinous Insight here. Confused myself there for a second. Back with more Diablo. And we missed yesterday's stream, but, well, we're back. And I'm on time, and I don't know what to do with myself because I'm on time. Usually there's at least a little bit of delay. Hopefully everything's working because I'm not checking it again. Here we go. Start. Alrighty, and now we're hopefully finally going to be able to complete at least one of the places to get that renown. All that. What the heck am I seeing here? Okay, just summons from somebody's necro and whatnot. Oh, right, there's also a Helltide. Ends in 12 minutes. Ah, damn, I was hoping that we might be able to do the Helltide at least a little bit, but oh well, not a big deal. I also see the Grim Favors available for Forgotten Depths. That's not one of the ones that we have from the tree, is it? Ancient Lament. Just want to double check that Forgotten Depths isn't here. Altus Refuge, Alderwood, Crusader something, Alderwood. It's always Alderwood, isn't it? It's just all Alderwood. No, I don't see any Forgotten Depths. Shame. But I do want to double check the other tree places. Serpent Slayer, I think that is one, but we don't have any of the sigils for that one right now, and Mariner's Refuge definitely not one of the ones. Okie dokie then. Hey Nakai, how are you doing? Let's see. Let's begin with, what is this? Oh, it's Fields of Hatred. No, screw you, Fields of Hatred. I guess we can briefly go back to a proper town, like Kiavashad, hand in our stuff, and then we're going to start maybe quests, maybe dungeons, as long as it's in the area where we're missing the renown required to get those sweet, sweet Paragon points. I'm really interested in getting enough of them to actually properly go through our tree there. All right, let's get rid of all of this garbage, though. Hey, Richard, how's it going today? And, oh right, you, okay, no, we're gonna sell that off, and that's about it. Now we're gonna bother going to the stash, yeah, at least in Kiavashad it's close by so we can drop off those gems. And we are good. Hey Mace, how are you doing, man? I'm alright. Can't complain. Except it being a work week once again, but hey, what can you do? That's life. Alrighty, now we are going to, let's see, go to collections and we'll see what we're gonna do today. Codex of Power? No. Okay, I went to the wrong thing tonight. It's W. This is what I wanted. So, we're at 470 out of 600 in Fractured Peaks, meaning we can do either quests or we can do side dungeons in Fractured Peaks. I think the best way for us to do this right now is get as much renown as possible from those side dungeons that will unlock aspects, rogue aspects for us, so the ones that we're missing essentially, and especially the ones that we might need, like basic skills grant 20% damage reduction. That seems good. Let's do this one then. We'll do all of those, and then once we run out of unlocks, then we'll proceed to... Oh man, this one's a bit of a run. I guess we'll go this way. Once we've done all the unlocks, then we'll do the quests that we have. Hopefully we can get through a decent amount of this whole Paragon thing, and oh damn, we have to run through the Helltide for this. Oh well. And away we go. Unrelated comment, Malekith's chariot feels like a mobility scooter. He must be embarrassed to ride in it. Oh, why? But he stands in it, he doesn't sit. It does look tiny compared to the Chaos Cab, though. That surprised me a little bit. Right, oh my lord, that's a lot of enemies. That's not an armor rack red enemy? No. I was looking for a Fiend Rose, but alas, no Fiend Roses here. And, oh right, we're inside a settlement, or a settlement, a building. I was wondering why we couldn't Mashif up. Man, this is a heck of a run, though. Alright, and looping back around, and what kind of shrine is this? Conduit Shrine. I mean, I guess we could kill stuff here with the... Alright, fine. I'm just glad to just let the Conduit Shrine go. There we go. it's a few seconds of just killing everything in sight. Alright, and then we'll proceed to do the dungeon unlock. There isn't a lot of these, so we should probably run out of them for this episode, at least I expect us to. And, yeah. Alright, well, we'll use our ability here, just to speed this up a little bit. There we go. Is this an event? Why are there so many enemies just, like, standing here? It seems suspicious considering the, little summoning circle that the enemies have going on there. Anyway, to the Dark Ravine we go. Malekith should borrow the Crone's ride. Do you mean the Cauldron of Blood or the Manticore? Because I would think that the Manticore is inferior to the dragon. Even though Manticores are like holy for the Dark Elves. And you would think that the Malekith being all worshipped by the temple, at least according to what the state says. There are some disagreements on that, I guess. Wouldn't you think he'd ride a Manticore as well? Or maybe he does. Maybe he has a Manticore specifically for temple functions. No, on my first stream, anyone got a quick recap of what's happening? I don't know, have you seen the actual story of this game, or do you mean the recap of the entire story? Or what's happening right now, specifically? Because the story would take a little bit of time to recap fully. And, oh wow, there's a lot of these guys in here. Collect Animus from Animus Carriers. Okay, so I think these guys are all, yeah, they say Animus Carrier on them. Alrighty, well, fortunately they do die reasonably quick. Oh, it feels so weird to have them all die instantly after the higher tier dungeons. Well, anyway, for those joining us right now, we're doing unlocks of rogue skills, or aspects, rather. Aspects that I don't currently have unlocked because I neglected to do the dungeons that unlocked them earlier on. And at the same time acquiring the necessary renown from said dungeons, which will enable us to hopefully unlock more of the Paragon board and rank up the skills. Alrighty, not much of a problem in here. Damn, I always stand in those traps. I always forget that they're there, and I loop back around. We don't need to go here. Wow, you guys, you have a lot of HP.
I need more time.
Yeah, you need more time. Alright, up we go. Dark Ravine, deposit Animus in the Animus Urn. Well, we haven't found the Animus Urn, but I'd love to do so once we do.
I need more time.
I don't want to waste Shadow Imbuement on this one guy. That must be so irritating, getting pushed back like that. Captain, we need the captain, and can we shoot him through those guys? Yes, we can. Fantastic. Alright. Poison Demon was kind of unnecessary there, but too late now. It's just up here as well. And damn it, we've looped back around, which means there's no Animus Urn back here. Okie dokie. Away we go. Ugh, I so miss being able to move fast. Next core skill deals bonus damage. Yeah, I'm well aware. Honestly, sometimes it makes me want to pick up the one of the move skills just to be able to move through dungeons that little bit quicker, even if Shadow Step is much superior for specifically dishing out burst damage. Oh, letter.
Is upon us, brothers and sisters. Gone are the days of our blind supplication to the three. The Horned Mother has returned, and it is in her shadow that we now walk. From her hand, we will subdue power. We will be reborn, not as the servants of uncaring masters, but as favored children. Go forth and spread the word. Offer blood in the mother's honor. Power.
Okay, Mr. Cultist, he seems like he's having a good time. I still enjoyed the Snake Cultist's audio letter before a little bit more than the Lilith Cultist, though. At least so far. And yes, I'm judging the audio letters at this point to see which ones I enjoy. Because some of them are kind of meh. And others are quite interesting. Anyway, what are we doing in here? Slay the Favored. Okie dokie. Are they not all favored? Does the mother favor some over others?
I need more time.
I don't think the cultists would like to hear that. Why do you think you will attempt to torment it? Aren't you supposed to be level 70, or are you able to attempt it whenever you want? I thought I had to go to level 70. Are you telling me I could have just tried it at any time? Because that would be concerning. Especially considering we get better gear at higher levels. Alright, you need to be vulnerable, thank you, and now down you go. Man, it's so weird how seeing the damage that our non-vulnerable damage does compared to the vulnerable damage, it's like 10 times as much. And yeah, I get that the build is built specifically around that, but the difference is just ridiculous. Oh, damn, I can't believe I missed you. Alright, you... Yeah, I'll not be missed. I hear 61 is a good level. Really? Alright, well... I'm gonna double check that, but if that's the case, we might do the capstone dungeon and move up a difficulty next time. I mean, at the end of the day, I suppose that... if the next difficulty turns out to be too difficult, we can always lower the world tier down one, so it's not like it locks us into... whatever the highest. Is it Torment? What difficulty is this? I don't remember the names of all the difficulties anymore. Not that I ever did, mind you. And, oh wow, there's a lot more enemies in here. Gonna have to panic button and back away while it kills them all. There we go. I love that ability. I get so much joy every time I get a chance to use that thing. If you have an Elixir of Iron Skin, that will help a lot. Can't craft them, though. Elixir of Iron Skin... is that plus to armor? Oh, speaking of elixirs, I should... yeah, that just reminded me. I should have drank one. Wildlife, maggots, snakes, fire resist, lightning resist, cannibals, bandits, knights penitent, and cultists. I think we're fighting cultists. Let's go Elixir of Manslaying. Alright. Man-slaying. Man-things. I know, it made me think of Skaven for some reason. Man-things and manlings. Skaven and dwarves. Alright, I see another captain in here somewhere. Target captain first. Good, you're dead. We back away. Man, this dungeon is a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. And we're looping around like crazy. Look at this. I think it's one of the longer ones, at least. The longer linear ones that I recall in the recent times. Alright, succubi out of the way. Travel to the ritual chamber. It's gotta be at the end of this thing, right? Help, please. No. Oh, you're already a demon, so why would you ask for it? Okay, you know what? Oh, she actually turned into an elite demon, too. Wow, that's what I get for not helping.
Time to recharge.
Tier 3 is Nightmare, and okay, so I had it right. Sort of. Sort of in the sense that I forgot what this one was called, but I had the Tier 4 right. Blizzard is officially denying the existence. Well, they're probably making it more fun by denying it. For the people searching for it, just so they can feel like they proved them wrong, you know? Just riles people up into a frenzy. And we have a little ghosty here. Oh, I hate this event. You know what? We even do this in Aspera. Let's do it.
Feeding on my soul. Please, take it back from them.
Yeah. Okay, hurry up. This is the one where we have to stay near. Huh, where's the circle, though? Slay soul imbued enemies while defending. Oh, maybe this is the one where we don't actually have to stay near. Or, on the other hand, maybe I just can't see the circle and it's a problem. I wish they would all spawn at the same time. It'd be so much easier to just clear them all in one button.
Need more time. low on energy.
I wonder if the cow level is going to be like the be-all, end-all of the farming locations in this game. As in, will we just have to do repeated cow level runs, or are we actually still going to farm specific bosses? Or is it going to be like a gold farm area? As opposed to loot, or just, you know, generally speaking, still get loot, but also more goldy? I don't know.
Need more energy.
Because gold is very much in need in this game, and okay, that was not fast enough. I should have used the,
I'm not ready.
I should have used the thing. But oh well, we were only halfway through. Honestly, I don't like these cultists because they spawn and then they try to range attack you, in which case they are, they take too long to kill, rather than mobbing up in melee. Also, apparently, this end is not where the ritual chamber is. Meaning I missed it, meaning it was in the middle here. That was really unexpected. I'm gonna run through these guys. And is that the soul shot? No, that's not what I want. I want to get to the ritual zone. Alright, more elite. And okay, now we can use a thing. And good, they should all die to that. Guess I probably should have just done that a little bit more, as in a few times, to clear this place a little bit faster, but ritual chamber's gotta be out, and of course we're out of space. Alright, back to base for a brief time. Okie dokie, so what are we doing here? Selling, and oh damn it, it didn't take us to Kiavashad. I wish there was a way to just like set home base so that you always go to the same town, because it's actually quite irritating that it goes to the nearest one to a specific location instead. As in where you teleported from, at least that's the way I understand that it works. And we're gonna get rid of everything except for possible good chests. And this one's not bad. It doesn't have any sockets, and possible good helmets. But I doubt that any good helmet's gonna, you know, be close to the double ranks that we got here. Everything else can go. You are not sacred, so you are aware. Okay, garbage, 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 garbage. And yeah, we still need to upgrade that chest piece. So, you know what, I'm gonna hold on to you for now. No, it may change later. Then we gotta go cellar. And let's go back and then complete the dungeon, and then we can go to the stash after, because we're gonna have to anyway. But yeah, if we can in fact do the capstone dungeon, I think we'll do it next stream. Maybe this is a decent level for it. I figure... See, we probably want to max out our renown for our... how do I... Oh, you can't open that screen in this? Okay. For our Paragon board. So complete those plus 20 renown bits that we want. And then do the... and then switch difficulties after, because that'll probably increase our prowess significantly. Combat prowess, that is. Alright, there we go, Gladius. And I can't believe that we ran out of space right at the end of the dungeon. But oh well, not a big deal. And back to base we go, as I said. And you know what? Maybe we'll just go to the next one as well. We've still got a few more aspects, and every single one of these dungeons is worth, what, 30 renown or something like that? So they are actually worth more than quests. So we still should be doing those. Let's go to the next one. Collections, Codex of Power, Rogue only. What ones might we need? I don't really care about the grenade ones. When you cast a dash, a shadow clone is spawned. Skills deal up... Edgemaster's Aspect. Okay, we definitely want a copy of this, so... we'll do that one. Even if it's a weaker version of Edgemaster's Aspect, at least that way we can replace certain gears. I'm still annoyed at the fact that we have some gears that's like level 37 or something when we're at level 61.
Do that here.
The fact that certain aspects make such a huge difference to your build makes it very difficult to replace them when you don't... Hey, what the heck? Oh. Box. Confusing. And now I lost my train of thought. That's why you shouldn't just watch the little a little line on the map instead of actually look at your screen, and down we go to the old stones. Have you discovered any interesting unorthodox items so far? I'm not entirely sure what items would constitute being interesting or unorthodox.
I need more time.
I bet giving me the ability to play a rogue with a spear or a javelin. That would be unorthodox according to this game.
Cold.
Alright, ooh, you know what? I'm gonna try that thing where I run through a bunch of stuff and then use a single ability. There we go, like so, and then we'll kill the bosses, the elites out here. Alright, that seems like it. We should not stand in the fireballs, though. Goodness gracious. Ah. We missed these damn quill beasts, thorn beasts, whatever. Alright, that works reasonably well. And as soon as we have arrow rain back up, we'll try it again. Return the stone carving to the pedestal. Well, we found a stone carving, if nothing else. Ah, don't want to stand in the fear. No fear, only misery. Very good. Easy enough. And clear you guys out. Good. Let's pick you up, stone carving, and then let's hope that we can find the place quick. That looks heavy. That's a big old stone to carry. That's a very thick stone to carry around on your back. Damn. Alfarius most definitely has back problems after all this. Yeah, the weaker aspects from the Codex of Power should definitely be much, much cheaper so that you can constantly switch out your build. And it's kind of silly that it isn't the case. Especially since they can be so much weaker than the ones you find anyway, so people are still going to farm for those.
Need more time.
And what did I just pick up? Endless farm. Your skills cost no resource. We don't care about that. We're resource stable. I guess it helps with the Edge Masters aspect a little bit. As in, we do a little bit more damage while we have this up, but once again, because of resource stability, it doesn't matter all that much. Ooh, these guys are ranged enemies. Gotta watch out for them, and I think I saw a shaman in there somewhere. Just gotta watch out for the big boys as they hit hard. Alright, I think it's time for a ability cast. There we go. Very, very nice. Ah, look at all those explosions. Can't even tell what's going on, but whatever it is, I love it. Alright, we're gonna jump in. Oh, wow, that didn't actually kill them all. Shocking. Yeah, lots of elites this time around. And, oh, we can actually back out of this room? I didn't even know that. We could have backed out of that room the entire time. And I stood there trying to kite them like an idiot.
Need more time.
Ah, damn, he's not vulnerable. 2 more shots. There we go, man. You're vulnerable, and I believe that was it. Lots of enemies for no drops, huh? I guess those were part of the unlocking the next room, but it's kind of weird. Or if they had drops, they might have picked them up by, you know, by reflex. Ow. Oh, are we looking for Animus carriers again? Damn, just like the last dungeon game. Come on. How about some originality? Can you imagine the cost of health insurance in the Diablo universe? I don't think insurance would make a lot of, On the other hand, everybody dies so much that, maybe... Oh, what the heck? That was a treasure goblin? Oh, my bad. I just saw a little pile of gold and he just disappeared before I could attack him. Damn. I should pay attention to the map, because he was off my screen. Even if he was on the map. What was I saying? Yeah, insurance may be good, may be bad in this world, in the sense that who would be there to collect, even if the rates were through the roof. And, oh wow, That's a lot of enemies, but it's okay. The captain is dead, and thus they die instantly to shadow imbuement. And oh wow, look at all those skull faces, damn. There's a lot of animals to collect in here, and ooh, these guys, we don't want to be standing near them. Okay, you know what, I'm gonna panic button here. Huh, does the winged wall do anything to panic button? Or does it... Actually, it seemed like one of the spiders basically completely tanked that, so maybe it does do something to panic button. Doesn't prevent it from killing everybody. Well, well, well. Isn't that rude? Alright, lots of yellow drops, but nothing all that useful, and we still have to collect all the animus.
I need more time.
I'm gonna be so salty if they never bring back javelins and spears. And like proper spears, not what the barbarians use. Those aren't spears. Halberds that they're calling spears for some reason. Same with the lance. Egg sacs. I don't know why they're there. Are they just like pots and stuff? You shoot them in the hopes that you get a little bit of money? I assume that's the case. Pre-existing condition. Demons are a pre-existing condition in the entire world, so... Alrighty, and... Huh, actually, how would that work with people who are possessed? You know, the insurance people would just argue that, oh, you were possessed before you took out the policy, so you can't claim. Yeah. That sounds like what the insurer would do. How are you gonna prove when exactly it is you got possessed? It's Diablo Insurance Day. The more you know. Alright, collecting Animus still... Oh, we've reached the door at least, even though Animus has not been fully collected. Should be getting to it shortly. Take out Shaman. I missed. What? Was there another way? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. We went all the way here, and there's not enough Animus, so we have to go... Are you kidding me? Oh my lord. Okay, that's awful. That is just horrendous. Look at this nonsense. Back we go.
It needs time to recharge.
Wait, if we leave the dungeon, will we... Wait, leave the dungeon. That'll take us to the outside of the dungeon, right? Right? So that we don't have to... Let me see. We don't have to run around as much? Yes it did. Okay, good. That saves us at least half of the trip, but that was still awful. Alright, well, let's look for the Animus.
It needs time.
Oh, if it isn't Thorn Beasts. Somehow I knew it would be, you jerks. And I guess we need the skull faces for it to actually collect the Animus, so we actually don't care about the Thorn Beasts. Alright, I see a captain. Do captains hold Animus? They do not. Unless they drop Animus and we collect it instantly when they die, but I still feel like it's skull people. Which I'm not seeing any of. Yeah, I don't see the bar go up when we kill the basic units, which means... Animus carriers are these guys. Alright, let's panic button all of you. And hope that that is sufficient Animus for us to be able to go through the door. It is not. Wait, is it me or did the Animus thing not go up? From those. I guess they were just elites and they didn't have the Animus carrier thing on them. Wait, that's the entire dungeon. What? Wait, did I miss something? Was there a skull face that I missed? You gotta be kidding me. Look at this. Everything was pretty much dead. Oh, this dungeon, you're screwing me now, dungeon. Those beasts are really a thorn in your side. Whose side are you on? Alright, well, let's see if I missed a skull face somewhere, because all this running around. You gotta be kidding me. Hey, at least we've nearly reached the next Paragon point, but still irritating. Come on.
I need more time.
Oh, skull face. Come hither. Ah, I see a little bit of animus on the ground. Oh, don't tell me that's... Don't tell me this maxes out. No, not even close. Okay. Got us a little bit of animus from that. There was some ghost popping up when... What? Ghost popping up? Ghost popping up? Like an event ghost?
I need more time.
You gotta be kidding me. Don't tell me I have to go back again, please, game. This is the first time this has happened. I'm still gonna run this way to see if there's another skull face that I missed, but I definitely don't see any, or any dropped
It needs time to recharge.
animus lying on the ground, or any extra spawns. I'll try the urn. The trap now. Urn, please. Not enough animus. Come on. Game, why? Why you do this? Alright, I guess we're going back to the start of the place again. And of course it's the most important aspect that does this too. Alright, we're back at the start. Alright, what the heck did I miss? Red ghost-looking humanoids. Yeah, either this is a bug, or I missed something. Because the regular mobs don't drop animus. You need special mobs.
I need more time.
Nothing here. Nothing here. I remember this is where we collected the stone tablet or whatever it was.
I need more time.
Oh, why? What did I do to deserve this? Chest? Ah. I was hoping that maybe it was a bait chest that would spawn a bunch of enemies, and that was what we were missing. But apparently not. Who designed this dungeon? Maybe whoever designed it didn't even count the number of mobs you're supposed to kill and ensure that there was enough animus, just auto-populated the dungeon with mobs and assumed that... Ah, you maybe turn into an elite? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Is that it? No, that didn't fill it up. Not enough animus still. Wait, so do we have to go by every person like that and... Okay, well, we have to go back to base either way, but... Okay, maybe somebody will ask for help again. I couldn't even actually tell whether that guy dropped animus or not. Even if he did turn into a demon. A lot of necromancers around today. Okay, this way now, this way now. Seriously, the repair people being in a different place every single time really throws me. I don't need the gloves, we may... Nah, we don't need that chest, and the rest of this can go, and then we can sell off the rest of this to, let's say, you. Sell, 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 sell. And we'll do the stash stuff later. I want the... Again, this is bothering me now, and I want this dungeon completed. This is a matter of principle. Oh, I saw the bar maybe go up slightly? Could there have been another, like... guy that wanted help like this? No, I don't see anybody. Nobody asking for help.
I need more time.
We'd be happy to provide it. Call out. It's free. Sort of. Just want your animus. A red spectral looking dude. I don't think we've encountered specters or wraiths or whatever they're called in this dungeon. At least not that I noticed. Or maybe there was one and it disappeared. Yeah, there's nothing here. This is messed up, man. We might have to cancel this dungeon and go to a different one because this one's not working. I'm gonna do one more run to the end, and if I don't find it, well, then we're going to a different dungeon. In this room, perhaps? No, there's nothing in the room. And it's also unnervingly quiet while we do this.
Time to recharge.
And it's making me want to talk to fill the silence. Not just because I do. Bloody Pile, do you have enemies in you? Bloody Pile. No, you don't spawn, Animus. Snake? Kill Snake? Can Snake have Animus? No. Maybe something went wrong with this room. Remember when I remarked that it seemed like that room had no drops? Even though it spawned like 1 billion enemies?
It needs time to recharge.
Maybe that's what happened? No idea. Ah, is that? No, that's a nothing. Could the treasure goblin have been holding Animus? Could the game have populated the Animus randomly and included the treasure goblin in it? And thus when the treasure goblin ran away, it was no, but then we just killed that guy and it only provided a tiny bit of Animus. The amount we're lacking seems like we're missing, I don't know, several elites possibly. Or at least a bigger elite. Trying to kill all the egg sacs in the hopes that one of them might have spiders in it. But that's not happening. Alright, if we reach the end and I still don't find anything, we're switching dungeons this is already taking too much precious time. I looped around this way, right? Wait. There's like a little alcove that I just want to check out. Ah, egg sac. A big one. Nope, nothing in it. Amulet. Nope, more snake. Yeah, I don't think this is it. We're leaving. Oh well, it happens, and next time we'll have to redo that one. It had to be the Edgemaster's Aspect one as well. The one that's like super key. But what can you do? Nonetheless, there have been very few bugs so far, generally speaking, so I'm sure they'd happen occasionally. Alright, well, if not Edgemaster's Aspect, let's try not penetrating shot. Damaging a vulnerable enemy with a core skill has chance to drop a healing potion. That's not horrible. Marksman skills have a chance to summon Arrow Storm. Yes, please. I still want the Poison Pool one, though. I take it the Poison Pool one if I'm for... Oh, fantastic. That was an amazing use of that, and thank you for the tip. I'm laughing, but it's a laugh of anger at the same time. Oh, damn Animus thing. That really bothered me, especially considering we went back and forth looking for somebody. And I got so excited when it was that guy that was like, oh, please help, and turned into a demon. I was like, oh, yeah, this must be it. And then it only gave us, like, a tiny, tiny sliver of the amount of Animus we still needed. Unbelievable.
I need more time.
Alright, well, let's hope that this one actually works out. I just started laughing thinking, I swear, what if it happens again? Slay the Howling Maws. Okay, this was just the simple slay things one, though. Doubt that it wouldn't actually populate the dungeon with the enemies that you actually need to slay. Okay, you're gonna die to poison, so you can just die back there. There we go. Lycan Firewalker. Sure. Does that count as a mage? Is that a mage werewolf? Oh wow, this guy's hurt. Back away a little bit. Howling, hey, a second ring. At least that's nice. Vulnerable, please. Thank you. Even without the poison and beam, that still does a lot of damage. Alright, Alright, keep going, slay the Howling Maws. Okay, let's try to run forward and find the other one. And just to try to make up some of the time we took to go through there before. Hey, Blast Wave Shrine, swell. Thank you. There's a chest here, gather you up, and more enemies. Hello, is this a captain? What kind of thing is this? Greed Shrine? Let's speed it on up. Ooh, I think I see the other Howling Maw. Hey, Paragon point as well, kill the Howling Maw man. And Lycan, whatever, there we go, fantastic. Alright, travel to the Shrieking Den. Alright, we're making good time,
I need more time.
I shouldn't have said that, because I said that, now we're gonna get screwed by something, aren't we? Taking all bets.
I need more time.
Alright. Well, the werewolves seem to be fire imbued, so that's sort of like magic. Huh. Does this mean that mages can't turn into werewolves, or is that, or once you turn into werewolves, you can no longer use your magic? Hey, Beastman and Warhammer can use their can use magic as well, so it does make sense.
Time to recharge.
Oh, fun for Animus. That made me laugh. I needed that after the after that stupid Animus bug.
Not ready.
You need to stop trying to swing at us, rude wolfman. Oh wow, these guys are fairly tanky as well. I mean, granted, only when we don't use poison imbuement, so that's like half of the damage we normally do, but still. It's still impressive. That guy was vulnerable, so yeah. They usually take a ton of damage when they are like so. Oh, we can knock him out of his fire charge in mid-charge. That's neat as well. Free the prisoner? Good, no interrupt for you. And you know what, let's try to run forward. Ah, I see the other prisoners on the other side. I went the wrong way. And there's a captain here. Kill the captain. Good, shadow imbue, kill everybody who runs down, and then free the prisoner.
Wouldn't have made it without it.
It needs time to recharge.
Maybe you have to be a druid and a werewolf to cast magic. I swear we saw some druids that had something to do with these werewolves earlier, didn't we? In one of the quests? And playable druids, they have a werewolf form, do they not?
It needs time to recharge.
I went the wrong way. I feel like I went the wrong way. Or at the very least, a way that we've been before. Yes, alright. Well, let's loop this way. We still have one prisoner to go.
More time.
Hopefully he's down here, and I see there's a captain in here somewhere. And no more, no prisoner here. I'm just gonna ignore these guys. You know what? No, I'm not. Once the shadow imbuement came up, there was no need to. Alright, I guess we're going up here then. But hey, at least it's not one of these Animus places. Now I'll know to just be wary of Animus dungeons forever. I don't think I'm ever going to forget that. In the same way that I never forgot that first treasure goblin that I'm still salty about. And the one that escaped. And we've had a few escapes since, but it didn't hurt nearly as much as that first one. I'd like to know about the lore of werewolves in this world.
I no longer know whether that horrific sound is in the air or in my head. My mind will not be still until it comes to this place. So many monsters taken down into the earth by something. Help, please! Is that the fate I'm beneath? I am drawn to it, and have Careful!
I thought the guy that was like, help please, I was listening to the audio log, I thought the guy that was like, help please was gonna turn into a werewolf or a demon, so I just started shooting him, but he was just a normal guy. Oh. Yeah, okay, this is why you don't preemptively shoot people in the face. It just doesn't work very well. Let's see. Is this a bait chest? Of course it's a bait chest.
Need more time.
Oh, the frickin' butcher. Oh, why did you remind me about that? I had blissfully forgotten it for a brief second. Yeah, damn that butcher. I'm a little bit less upset about it since we've gotten our revenge, but yeah, that was awful. I wasn't trying to go into the bubble. The butcher knocked us into the bubble. Oh, what a jerk. What a jerk. Alright, well, we're out of space again. Fortunately, we are in Saragar, which is relatively close in terms of where the blacksmith is located. So, let's sell off all the garbo. And it looks like we have no helmets or anything. And I'll take a look at the various items we acquired later. What am I looking for right now? Seller person, yes. Good, good, good. And okay, yeah, you know what? Now we have too many things, and we'll need to take the rest of the stash.
Can't do that here.
Oh, and I should also probably spend the Paragon point. We were, I believe, in a fairly good place Paragon point-wise. Alright, stash this. And Paragon point, what do we have here? Yes, so we can get 12.5% damage to enemies, or no, more vulnerable damage. Always more vulnerable damage. And I guess we can either take this point, yeah, we should probably still take this point, but then we're probably looping around to the legendary note, Exploit Weakness. Whenever you deal damage to a vulnerable enemy, they take 1% increased damage up to 15. So it's basically just a straight up 15% damage increase to all of our vulnerable attacks. And it's not a crazy legendary note or anything. Like, it's not... I mean, 15% extra vulnerable damage is fairly easy to acquire from stats, to be fair. Although at the same time, it's 6 seconds of just straight up increased damage, not just when they're vulnerable. So vulnerable decays, they're still taking the extra damage, so it is a little bit higher value. Not by a crazy amount, mind you, but still. Can't complain too much about it. Alrighty, let's get back to... What are we doing here? Slay all enemies. Oh, okay, well at least that's an easy one. Unless the game didn't populate enough enemies to actually kill. I think it's not so much that werewolves can't do magic, but if a person turns into a werewolf without enough magic training, they forget all their magical knowledge. Get out of here with your logic. But yeah, that does make sense. I mean, it's not like these werewolves are super rational or anything like that. I don't think we've heard them speak, even. Whereas I imagine that the druid might be able to, or at least some approximation of speech. The degree to which the werewolf form would allow them to do so.
I need more time.
With its anatomy, anyway. Oh, there might be anatomical constraints to, well, huh. Yeah, the Herodic magic at least needed chanting. I'm not sure all magic in this universe requires actual chanting of spells as opposed to just casting stuff. And what the heck is this? Dungeon complete, Howling One. Oh. Well, that was easy. Okay, well, I guess dungeon complete. This was kill everybody. Okay, well, this one was a lot easier than the other one. I guess we're out. Werewolf Magic School, they're all just growling and barking or whatever it is wolves do, and while they're trying to teach them, rather. All right, next place. Hey, we're at 520 out of 600, not bad. If we could get another one in Skosglen, actually, if we could get 2 more in Skosglen, well, 3 more in Skosglen, but that'd be fantastic. Side dungeons, 9 out of 25. All right, you know what? Well, let's see. Rogue only. Is there anyone in Skosglen? Fractured Peak, Savazar, Dry Steps, Savazar, Fractured Peak, Skosglen, hello. Oh, and it said... you gotta be kidding me. It was the Edgemaster's Aspect one is also in Skosglen? Oh, I swear, game, I swear. And was that the only ones? Yeah, those were the only ones in Skosglen. So we could get the Twisted Blades one, which is useless to us. Or I guess we could go for the Dash one. This one may be one that we want to switch to at some point. Let's do that one. And it is also a bit of a run. Damn, every single one of these is a bit of a run. Alright, and away we go.
Can't do that here.
Probably could have picked up a few quests as well. Well, maybe after this dungeon, just to try to complete the whole Skarsgård thing, depending on how much renown we have left in this particular place.
I need more time.
Man, am I salty about the Edgemaster's Aspect dungeon. I wonder if that's a bug that's been encountered.
Needs time to recharge.
Like, we can't possibly have missed something, right? I went back and forth like 10 times. Well, I don't think we can challenge the Edgemaster's dungeon again this time, right? It has to reset? I actually don't know how long it takes for those dungeons to reset. Is it every day? How do dungeons reset in this game? Huh, wait. Or can you just do it after? Because it's not completed, right? It's an incomplete dungeon.
Needs time to recharge.
But what point would it completely reset? Is what I don't understand. Because a completed dungeon, I presume, just resets instantly. Watch it just be bugged forever and I can never complete it. No, it has to reset, right? Somebody will have thought of this. I'm very concerned because it's a it's a very important aspect for the road. Collect Annas from Animus? Oh, you gotta be kidding me, not again. Game, don't you do this to me, man. Logging out resets the dungeons? Oh. Huh, really? Wait, so you're telling me if you lose internet connection for 5 seconds, you lose your dungeon progress instantly? Well, that would be infuriating for people who want to play this game but live in a place where they have poor internet connectivity or stability, or are trying to play it on Wi-Fi perhaps, or have a power outage briefly, or places with rolling power outages, for example, and the fact that the game is always online by force. But yeah, this Animus place better not screw us, or I'm gonna write a sternly worded letter, damn it. The dungeon resets in 3 minutes? What? Oh, 3 minutes of a logout? Or you not being in there for 3 minutes? Alright, we'll double check it after, since it's in Skarsgård and we're trying to complete Skarsgård right now. Oh, damn you boars.
I'm not ready.
Man, lots of big boys in this dungeon. The giant trees, the bears, the boars. And it's like a megafauna dungeon.
Time to recharge.
Okay, let's panic button this, and oh wow, there's 3 elites here, more than I was expecting, but fortunately they all, well, one of them jumped into panic button, and that's not where you want to be, bud. Greed Shrine, probably could have popped that before fighting them all. And how's our Animus looking? Looking okay, I hope. I take it you're an Animus carrier, but you're not vulnerable. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter because you're dead, but still. Alright, let's not stand in all of that, and I see more skull faces. But it seemed last time that there were plenty of skull faces as well, and somehow there were not enough. Vulnerable, please, and okay, you're dead. Next one, and you're dead. Alright, let's see if this is enough. Alright, and please, game. Yes, okay, this one works. And it was right, and look, we didn't even discover this place, so there's probably more stuff in there. This is how you make a dungeon game.
It needs time to recharge.
You know what? I feel like Malekith would absolutely get really amused by doing this. By making it a dungeon that you can't complete. It just somebody puts in so much effort to get to the end, and it's literally impossible to complete. Funnily enough, this was kind of reminds me of Malice's. I don't remember which item was the third item that he was on a quest for, or the second one, the one where he went down into the tomb and fought the skeleton, or the buried Dark Elf champion there, and fought his white rather,
But now,
or the relic.
I can't leave my friends here. Not like this.
If you don't know Malice's story, that would have made absolutely no sense, but trust me that it happened. He went down into a tomb. This was right before he killed his father. Because he got poisoned by the blade, and then Sarkhan saved him. But then by the time he came to, his father had escaped with the relic. Stop me if none of this is ringing a bell. All right. Also, let's pop the panic button. We'll just speed this up a little bit. Oh, keep on adventure arrive. That was never gonna happen. That was really, really never going to happen. And, oh man, this place spawns a lot of jerks.
It's time to recharge.
But at least, hey, there's no animus to search for. Man, and they're all big boys too. Well, maybe not all of them, but there are plenty of them here. And no. Oh damn it! I got frozen. Oh, that's not good. Frozen and feared. Ooh, that's ugly. That's a nice combo, though. Very effective. Freeze into fear. Can't escape the fear. Well, then, on the other hand, the freeze keeps you in place, but if that was timed a little bit better, that could have been very ugly. And it almost was.
Need more time.
Nice try, Bear. Event completed, last stand, but yeah, those adventurers were not going to live through that one. Alright, let's grab everything, and I'm willing to bet we're running out of material space as well. Inventory space. Yep, nearly out. It's okay, though. Return to the stone carving to the pedestal 1. Huh, this is like, kind of like echoing the,
I need more time.
the Edgemaster's Aspect dungeons. Very similar. Wow, that was a lot of fireballs. Ah, Bear.
Need more time.
Alright, swell. Oh man, I know I only didn't play this for a day, but I missed this. ARPGs have a very pleasant gameplay loop, but they're always very enjoyable to me. For whatever reason, farming in ARPGs and just killing hordes upon hordes of enemies just feels a lot better in the way that it feels than in something like an MMO, generally speaking. Although I guess with the combat MMOs, the ones that have more like active aspects, not like the button mashing type back in WoW days, that's a little bit better. But still, for some reason, grinding is often just feels awful in MMOs. Maybe it's due to the lack of items dropping on the ground, something about the reward loop that does it. I'm trying to be introspective about why I like the feeling in ARPGs and not as much in MMOs. But I can't quite place it.
Carrying too much.
Ah, okay, we are carrying too much, because of course we are. Yes, Richard, you... okay, yeah, I only saw the, the eye there. Alright, where are we?
Not in town.
Okay, let's... Shadow damage. Nah, we want universal damage, not shadow damage. Alright, the rest of us can go. It's all non-sacred. Bow is much, much weaker than ours. Still been a really long time since we got a decent bow, and the rest of this is garbage. So we sell, and then we go again. I did not mean to dismount. I apologize, Mashif, and didn't mean to sell the gem. Even though, honestly, missing one gem is probably not going to do anything to us right now. And back we go. One nice thing about Skosglen is going back to Saragar means we don't have to run all the way around to get to the blacksmith. Alrighty, well, interact with Bramble's Binding. I don't know what this is, but I know that it summons a boss. Is it a big tree boy? It's a big tree boy. Dead tree boy. Alrighty, and Twisted Hollow complete. Fantastic. Alright, folks, we're going back to the Edgemasters Aspect Dungeon. Taking all bets now. Will it be screwy again, or will it allow us to complete it this time? Don't jinx me on this. I always forget how we got there. Alrighty, Edgemasters Aspect is down here somewhere. Not Blade Dancers, Edgemasters. Alright. It seems like all the... Huh. Blade Dancers Aspect is also a melee one. Like, at least Edgemasters is universal. Anyway, where are we here? Okay, well, we're running.
Not in town.
What is your Veiled Crystal count at? I don't know how to check. Because... Well, yeah, I just plain don't know how to check.
Not in town.
Oh, I guess when we can go to one of the crafter people and try to craft something, and it'll show us how much of those yellow crystals we have. I'll check it next time we're in town. But you're right, yeah, I was thinking about beginning to sell off yellows, because we need much more money than we do yellow crystals right now, unless I'm mistaken.
Needs time to recharge.
I don't know what's a good number to settle at, maybe like 1,000? I know that we had 500 a little while back, but then I used a little bit for one of the items. I don't remember how much. Probably not that much, I would wager. Okay, what the heck is this? Stop chasing. Rude. Trying to get to the dungeon, this screwy dungeon that I'm gonna be salty about for the rest of my time with this game. Should be under materials. And materials are where? Because if you press inventory... Materials and stats? Ah, right here. Iron chunk, rawhide, we have 1,200. I don't know, is that a good enough amount? Hey, we got 83 baleful fragments, so we can make 8 items. Give 8 items aspects. Almost enough for a full inventory, but not even enough for a full inventory after all this time. Oh, game. The cost is just obnoxious. Oh wait, but that's just for weapons, isn't it? But still, enough for 8 weapons. It's actually not that horrible. As long as we don't, you know, use one every 10 levels. Maybe if we use one every like 20 levels. Alright, return the stone carving. Well, we did that before.
Need more time.
Let's find us a stone carving. These guys don't drop animus, so we can just ignore them all. We can try to run through it. It's not like we get any more stuff from killing these guys off. Is that a boar? I can't tell. It is indeed a boar, and it was charging up to be rude to us. Why don't you die, poor beast? Hey, stop shooting us. I'm just gonna pick up this garbage, even though it is garbage. I'll just leave it on the ground, and we now have 45 seconds until panic button, but I'm still gonna run around looking for the pedestal thing. What kind of shrine is this? Channeling shrine, not a conduit shrine. Okay, that's too many enemies. Probably should explode them lest they do too much damage. Big boy disappeared behind the wall and I couldn't see him. And I thought he was dead, but he wasn't. I probably should have used that before, but honestly, skills don't cost resource, doesn't matter all that much to us. Honestly, I really prefer a skills have no cooldown to a skills have no resource cost, and that's the stone carving. Swell. Now we get that should kill all, if not most of them, while we pick up the stone carving. And I take it the animus place is only after the door, so check every nook and cranny after the door. I hope that the dungeon reset also resets the interior of it, considering we just did it but haven't relogged. I don't remember if it looked like it. No, wait, it didn't look like this. You're gonna die. Good luck. Alright, let's clear this area near the pedestal because we have no choice in doing so. And okay, we have to kill this, kill the storm beast. And there's another thorn beast. Nice, and don't stand in that. Alright, swell. Alright, is it going to be animus again? It is destroy the construct. Oh, it's another one of these things, okay. Destroy the construct like so. And then we see if this place wants Animus. Be not walking through the spike pits while we're at it. Travel to Underground Thicket, working on it. And egg sacs are still here. Collect Animus. Okay, it is indeed the same. Comedy shrine. I would love a comedy shrine. Not sure how Malekith would feel about it.
Time to recharge.
Alright, that's one Animus. And that was dropped by a Skullface. So, as I understand it, we only acquire Animus from Skullfaces, so the rest of the mobs don't actually matter. Alright, so there's no more Skullfaces here. Yes? Yes, alright, let's go to next Skullface. Okay, you're dead. Skycaller, whatever that is, sounds neat. It's a sacred totem. Oh, it's a druid thing. Yeah, that sounds druidy. Okay, I see another Skullface over here. And, okay, these are not Skullfaces. Ooh, I gotta make sure to actually pick up the Animus from the Skullfaces, though. At least it's on the map. Imagine if the Animus, once dropped, did not actually appear on the map. Like, if you missed it, you just missed it. And would have to manually find it.
Time to recharge.
You can't have wall. Alright, how's that Animus looking? Halfway there. Living on a prayer. Alrighty, I accidentally picked up hide gloves. Don't need you. Alright, these guys are basic mobs, but they're gonna be in the way, so I guess we'll kill them. Most of the shaman doesn't summon like 50 of them while we do this. Now, the Arrow Storm doesn't seem to do a lot of mid damage, does it? I think their HP has started to become too high. I actually love to read and see at whether it's possible for Arrow Storm to do sufficient damage in the late game, or whether it's just a completely useless ability. Because as I recall, when we had the Poison Pool did, like, not only did it do 5 times as much damage as the Arrow Storm, but at the same time it also gave us infinite uses of poison abilities, so kind of silly that Arrow Storm does so little damage when it doesn't even have a secondary effect. And the Goblin escaped, really? Damn. Oh, don't tell me it's the Goblin that's doing this. I just saw another. Oh no, it's right there. It's trying to run. Goblin. I can't. Okay, he's stunned. No, Goblin doesn't. Hey, we got a unique though. Oh, is this another copy of the unique we have? Yeah, it's another copy of Condemnation. That's fantastic. It's a slightly weaker version than the one we have by the looks of it, though. 28 rather than 36, even if it does have slightly better item power. It also has, let's see. Yeah, ours is a little bit better. Too bad you can't use 2 of these. But I take it you can't, even with uniques, they'll override each other, right? You cannot equip more than one of the same. Game, come on. Well, what if we want to match? All right, let's go back for the skull faces. And of course, I had to walk through the explosive barrel. All right, you're an Animus carrier, so we're gonna kill you, and we're gonna jump away before you explode and kill us. But yeah, it wasn't the treasure goblin last time because the treasure goblin had nothing, and we're going back to base yet again. You know what? No, let's kill the skull. Let's kill the skull face, just in case. All right, Skullface is dead. Found a bunch of spiders. I just want to see if this gives us sufficient damage to complete it. Yes, indeed it does. Oh, thank you, game, for not screwing us this time. And not only that, but this one was completed much, much quicker than last time too. The game had it out for us last time. Alright, well. 2 Too bad the unique we got was another copy. And I am... Oh, okay, the thing I'm the saltiest about in this game, well, other than the fact that there are no javelins and spears, which is what I want for my character, but the fact that there are no unique crossbows in the game. Not one unique crossbow.
What's still got some good in it?
Somebody needs to get fired for that. Okay, let's get rid of all of this garbage, and I guess we'll sell off and then go back and complete that dungeon before something bad happens.
Strike them sharp, keep them ready.
As in the dungeon closes or something, preventing us from completing it yet again. Alright, totem. Whatever this is, and let's go find the main area. Huh, and that's, I think that's the second unique we've gotten off treasure goblins, and people were complaining about the treasure goblins not dropping stuff. Granted, neither of the uniques we got from treasure goblins were useful. One because we had a copy, and the other because it was the pants. I don't remember what they did, but it was something with traps or something that doesn't have much of a use for us in particular. That doesn't mean it wouldn't be useful for other people. Alright, what do we have here? Blast Wave Shrine. Sure, why not? Alithanar is the lead designer. Why? He doesn't like crossbows? Because the Dark Elves use them?
It needs time to recharge.
Well, the Dark Elves use swords as well, so he shouldn't be allowed to use one either. You're already dead, Mr. Khazra Abomination. Just have to wait for the poison to wear out. Thank you. And dungeon complete. Fantastic. Alright, man, that felt so much easier than the first time. But yeah, I feel like we wasted more time running around than doing the dungeon multiple times. Alrighty, well, we can go back to town and see how much we're missing in terms of renown. Alright, okay, collection, we are at 580 out of 600, so we can either do one of the unlocked dungeons or we can do a quest. The quest will be exactly 20, but who knows how long they'll take. I do know that we had one more of these dungeons in Skosglen, did we not? Let's see. Show my class only. And this is Fractured Peak, this is Skosglen, yeah. And there's exactly one in Skosglen, so I guess that's what we'll do. Yeah, it's for the Twisted Blades one, but, you know what, I still feel like we should unlock them all. And of course, it's also a run. Is it me, or has every single aspect of dungeon been a run? Makes me feel like they purposely designed it so that every single one of them would be. Like, far away from the waypoint.
Can't do that here.
But you had a more difficult time unlocking those aspects, I guess, although I don't really see the need for such a thing. Alright, come on, give me those sweet, sweet 4 Paragon points. Alright, away we... Aye! Yeah, just gonna move around all these wolves. Oh, is it gonna be another wolfy dungeon? Just judging by all the wolves around here.
It needs time to recharge.
Also, all the red everywhere here makes me think of Helltides as well. Which makes me nervous, assuming that the enemies will hit harder than they normally do. We're nearly there. Oh, we've got wolves out here too, so yeah, this seems like it'll be a wolf dungeon. I guess all the dungeons in Skogden are likely to have tree people and wolf people, since it's a druid place. They want you to walk 500 miles and walk 500 more. To be the man who walked the 1,000 miles to get locked out of the Anima's door. At least we managed to complete. I almost stepped into the trap there. Alright, let's run through these stupid little quill beasts, thorn beasts, close enough. And try to get the next phase. Slay the corrupted chargers. Chargers, eh? Does that mean boars? Are we killing boars here? Thank you, Blast Wave. Oh, the Blast Wave didn't actually kill the Lycan Terror, damn. These guys are tanky. Ah, we got bears. And okay, gotta be careful about the bears though. Have healthy respect for bears. Alright.
Needs time to recharge.
I don't see charges on the map. Ah, the bears at least died with one hit, even when the lichens didn't. Then the big boy lichens, not the little guys. Massive muscle, corrupted charge. Oh, wow. Oh, do these guys have some sort of, Wait. Do these guys have some sort of, like, you hit them and you take damage, like a Thorns ability on them? Because I swear I remember hitting one before and taking a massive amount of damage and even dying. And I just jumped on that one right now, and we took, like, 3/4 of our HP. I'm gonna watch out for that. It even made me pop the panic button. Alright, I see the other one. Okay, we should probably clear these stupid thorn beasts out, though. Before fighting Big Boy. Why, thank you, invincibility bubble. Probably could have used you before, but whatever. Vulnerable and... What? Why did he charge the rocks? We weren't anywhere near there. We were standing far away. That charger got confused. I kind of feel bad now.
Time to recharge.
He had no chance like that. I'm all about giving the boar a sporting chance. Alrighty, let's see. Where's the other one? Is it up or is it a loop? Let's try the loop. It's the wrong way, isn't it? How about there are 3 elites here, though? You know what? If there are 3 elites, then we're gonna pop the panic button. And then explode them all with Shadow. Oh wow, they didn't all explode. Okay, well then... Well, they're actually dead, but still. It took slightly longer than expected. Is what I'm getting at. These guys can also follow us, and we can just run forward. I love the way that they get knocked into each other and then have to sit down, essentially. Please tell me that this is the right way. Or are we gonna find the door here and have to go all the way back? I see a bone pile. That tells me nothing. Okay, we have to poison the pile. Poison it. Wow, something hurt. The pile is poisoned and will die shortly. There we go. And that should open up the way through in theory. I'm like 90% sure this is the wrong way now. But let's see. I see no more corrupted... Ah, wait, no, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. I see a corrupted charger, or at least I see a skull face, which I assume means corrupted charger. I probably shouldn't have wasted the poison imbuement on that, though. Alright, 1, 2, vulnerable, and... somebody blocked for him. Okay, he's still dead, but... No. It's the principle of the thing. Hey, and this is right to the door as well. Fantastic.
Need more time.
Travel to Wooded Peak. Away we go. And what do we have to do here other than travel to Wooded Peak, game? Do specify.
Time to recharge.
Yeah, okay, the little guy's chasing us, we'll ignore you. Keep ignoring. Okay, we'll kill the wretched thorn beast, because otherwise these guys might do decent amounts of damage to us. There we go, both dead. Well, poisoned, but soon to be dead. And I guess we'll have to kill anything here now. Okay, without imbuement, it's gonna take some time. Oh, we have another relic. You know what?
Need more time.
Well, let's panic button to clear them up. There we go. Alright, not bad. Making good time in this dungeon, at least. And pick it up, and ignore the rest of them. And you big boys too. Alright, where do we go here? I guess we're just looking for Wooded Peak, huh? Were there 2 ways to get there? I wonder if the other way, that one that we skipped, is another way. Maybe it isn't. I see a healing well. That tends to mean boss area. Yep, Bramble is up. Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. Oh man, I've wasted the vulnerability time. Oh, Bramble, you got me. Hope you're happy. Oh, I thought you'd die from poison, but it needed one more shot. There we go. Dungeon completed. Bend region progress 100% in Skazglen, which means we got 4 Paragon points to spend. Fantastic. Alright, so we got 1 out of 5 completed. And yeah, like I said, when we get 5 out of 5 done, we're going up the difficulty. And oh, we're so close to leveling up to the next Paragon point as well. Oh, like real close. Claim. 150,000 gold seems very little. The cost of 1 unique, which I guess we're going to sell you off, probably. Because I'm pretty sure still that ours is better. I'll take another look at it later, but the... ours deal 34% damage, 36... Oh, wow, ours is nearly maxed out. We actually had a really good version of this. It just has weak item power compared to late-game stuff. But yeah, anyway, Paragon points. We got 5 to spend. 1, 2... Wait. Intelligence, willpower, strength... Oh, we have to take a lot of strength. Damage reduction from vulnerable enemies. Yeah, that still seems worth it. We'll definitely go to the exploit weakness, but we should still probably get this. So let's go strength, dexterity, 50 armor. Oh, that's not bad. And damage reduction from vulnerable enemies, another 2, 4, 6, and then 8. 14% damage reduction from vulnerable enemies. Considering our build is based on vulnerable damage, this is actually a fairly decent node for us in particular. Well, and what about this node? Oh, right, 32% damage to elites, and that includes bosses, as I understand it. But I don't want to just get everything in this particular board. It feels like it would be a waste, especially since we wouldn't then have another glyph socket active, and we probably do want to activate another glyph socket. But anyway, it sounds like it's a major concern right now. I have never seen your basic skill, Forceful Arrow, proc your Condemnation Dagger for the instant 3 combo points. I think you have to use a blade skill rather than an arrow skill. Huh. Oh, interesting.
Can't carry anymore.
That may be the case. Does puncture... let me see this. Okay, we want to go to A, skill tree. Does puncture give vulnerable? So throw 3 blades in a spread, each dealing 35% of hitting an enemy with at least 2 blades at once makes them vulnerable. So better when you're close up, eh? So it does work. That's interesting. On the other hand, 30% chance to generate 3 combo points. You know, I'm not sure I care all that much about the combo point generation, at least not as much as I care about the core skills dealing 36% extra damage. But yeah, maybe it might be worth it to try puncture out at some point. I'll take a look at what aspects we would need to switch, if any, for that particular purpose. We're going to get rid of all of you, and you know what, let's take a look at what we got out of this. 15% increased damage while you have a barrier. Okay, this is a low level version of this. This gives us skills deal... It's another Regimaster's Aspect Knife. We currently have... Oh, was that the... We took this off, didn't we? Yeah, we... No, actually, no, we didn't. We didn't take this off. Yeah, this is just a weaker version of it. It's equivalent to the one that you get from the base stuff. And then this is one that I did want to try out, so we are going to, in fact, keep you. That said, we can salvage you. And you. And I'd like to take a look and see what that did for us in terms of the look of that particular weapon. Because it looked kind of neat. Maybe. So to the stash and the wardrobe we go. Alright, let's see. Wardrobe, I want to see what this dagger looks like. Items, daggers, this is the new one. Oh, it's tiny. Wait. Is it snaky? I can't quite tell. I can't quite tell what's drawn on it. I'm not sure that it matches with our outfit, funnily enough. I think the one we're currently using actually matches more than this one. Yeah, honestly, I'm not big on any of the daggers so far in terms of matching with our outfit, and yes, this is extremely important, but for now we'll hold off on it. I'm gonna put you in the stash, maybe not in this portion of the stash, in the one that I need to sort, that's where I'm gonna put you. And we're going to do the same thing with you, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to at least try to use that one, because it combines shadow and poison stuff, which we do use quite a lot. Looks like a dragon head. Yeah, it did seem similar to a dragon head, didn't it? Let's see. This was the Helltide that had receded, right? This isn't a new Helltide. Okay, so what other locations do we need to go? So Skoslin is completed. The next closest one is Fractured Peaks. We're reasonably close, so we probably have a few more dungeons we can unlock there. Let's see which ones we've got in Fractured Peaks. Alright, rogue only. Howazar. Fractured Peaks. Also Howazar. We have plenty in Dry Steppes, and are you kidding me? We only have one in Howazar? Or in Fractured Peaks, rather? No, we have multiple. They're just not in order. Oh. Well then. Let's start with this one. We can do them all anyway. You currently have daggers. Your current daggers have a tentacle vibe. They do, but they're, the gems on them, or the color scheme of them anyway, matches the color scheme on the gems and the eye sockets of the snakes on our armor, and thus it at least slightly matches. That's the main reason I'm using that one, but yeah, honestly, none of the daggers work with our build, and very few of them have the sort of silvery metal that we've got going on with the rest of our armor. A lot of them have gold instead. Or brass, or well, they're probably not using gold. At least not practical weaponry.
It's time to recharge.
Then again, I suppose in this world you could probably enchant gold to be a lot tougher. Alright, away we go. And yes, I'm aware of plenty of real-world weaponry had gold inlays and whatnot. Alright, what do we have here? Search for slain villagers for the blood-stained key.
It needs time.
Hopefully there's another dagger that we're missing. Oh! Wait, what does the... wait, one second. What does condemnation actually look like? I'm gonna turn the... oh, it's like a bony, spiny sort of deal. I mean, it's not bad, but it... no, ours still looks better. Our current one still looks better, I think. Not that this one looks horrible or anything. Funnily enough, it kind of matches the sort of whatever the heck that thing is on our crossbow, but I wonder if there's any more unique daggers in addition to that one. Oh, search bloodstained villagers. There is one here, judging by the doggos eating it. Alright, let's see. You're probably not the first one, I'm willing to bet. And they're right outside the door at that. Not that one either, and oh, that Arctic bear, wait. I swear, have we seen Arctic bears before? Maybe we have at the start, but it's been a while since I've seen those, I feel, because they surprised me when I saw them. Did they call them Arctic bears just so that they didn't have to call them polar bears? Because it's too real.
To recharge.
And why is a polar bear carrying 1,000 gold is my question. Maybe it ate people that carried 1,000 gold on it. Yeah, that's a distinct possibility.
Needs time to recharge.
Alright, I also see that this place has a ton of the bloated corpses. Fantastic. Alright, you know what? Let's set panic button these guys. I want the bears dead. I want their cats and their dogs dead. I lost track of that one. Alright, there we go. Just amusing myself as I usually do.
Needs time to recharge.
Alright, and more bears. Okay, well. Aria's feeling like Goldilocks here.
Time to recharge.
Alright, we're just gonna run past all these. Maybe we should kill the elite. Not stand in the thing. Huh. I see enemies booking it towards us from the other side. I saw them run past this in this little corridor area, and it looked bizarre. Alright, well I see no more slain villagers out there, so we're going to ignore them and look for the other slain villagers for the purpose of just completing this. I guess if you're trying to just purely, complete the Renown collection, it would probably be a lot faster to do it in World Tier 1. But that said, at least in this World Tier, we can still occasionally get loot that is useful to us, whereas if we did all this in World Tier 1, we'd just get useless garbage. It's not like it's crazy difficult or anything, it just takes slightly longer. And, we got the key, and we know where we're going.
I need more time.
Stay for the bloated corpses. They should have done a thing where bloated corpses could have multiple forms. Like, I don't know, how about an Arctic bear that turned into a bloated corpse? Or maybe whatever other form there is. Maybe a bloated spider that also explodes into more well, kind of like the spider hosts. You know what, that kind of is what I'm talking about, but with more stuff. Also the bears. Since we're on bears today. And I was accidentally in the fear there. Don't stand in the fear, folks. Apparently it's bad for you. Or the poison. Alright, I just want to pick up the items and kill this captain before he does anything rude. And are those actual enemies, or are they just... Are these actual things? I can't tell. Yeah, they are things. Weird. But they're not active until you shoot them, I take it? Alright, fine, we'll shoot them then.
I'm not ready.
That shambling corpse certainly booked it forward. Alright, there we go. I was just waiting for the poison or shadow unit, rather, to come back up. And you are a ruby, and we will pick you up. But the rest of this can be freely ignored. Okay, burning bloated corpse fiend. Doesn't sound like a fun time. Oh my, okay, that's a lot of enemies. Getting away from here. Fallen Destroyer, kill 5,000 Fallen. That one took a while. We killed 5,000 spiders absolute ages ago, I feel. Hey, I was right, I wasn't crazy. You don't encounter Fallen as much as you do other enemies in this game. And I thought I was imagining things. Are these guys actually just blocking the door? Okay. And there's a bloated corpse behind them. I see an enforcer, and ooh, I should not have gone into this room. I regret this. I regret this very much. Alright, Shadow Imbuement. Actually, I don't think the wind wall helps. All it does is slow the projectiles down, but it doesn't stop them, so it still screws them over in doorways. Damn those hounds with bees in their mouths, and when they bark they shoot bees at you. Somehow it's always them. Alright, time to panic button, and oh no. Got trapped there for a second, and didn't have a mobility skill up. More of these frozen zombies. Why I don't get why these zombies are in this, like, frozen state. Game does not explain. Maybe the other enemies are freezing them? But then why would they be freezing other corpses? It don't seem like they'd be freezing their friendly corpses, right? And who do I know? Also, these are blue fallen. Are they like frozen fallen? They're just called carvas. Oh, I do remember blue fallen from Diablo 2 as well, though. So this is something that's existed for ages.
Need more time.
Alright, good. And we still have another enforcer to go. Okay, no lunatics, thank you.
It's time to recharge.
Oh, okay, no, we can still continue going down this way. For a second, I thought that we'd made it to the end, and I got very concerned. that we were going to get Edgemaster's aspected again. In the dungeon at the very least. I'm upset that you haven't come across my favorite Lightning Fallen Rakamishu. Is that a boss in this game? Hey, Artillery Shrine and oh. Wait, what? You gotta be kidding me. There's an... Oh, it's all the way back here. It looks like we have to go back again. Game. What is it with you today? I just got the Artillery Shrine too. I was excited about using that in the boss room, but apparently it doesn't want us to do so. Alright, well. Okay, that's a decent amount of gold. We'll pick it up.
I need more time.
I'm just gonna hope that it's this way and we don't have to go all the way back.
Time to recharge.
Ah, there it is, and there's a bunch of lunatics. No. Not only is there lunatics, but they're the ones that... Oh, that was not good. Alright, panic button time. I was hoping the panic button would kill off all the Hellbinders so they wouldn't slow us down, but I suppose it doesn't matter because they're dead and we completed the Enforcer hunt, and therefore hopefully can go down to the boss now. No, I don't remember that one. The blue fallen that shoots lightning.
It needs time.
Spirit Collar of Frost. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Okay, he's already dead. Okay, buddy, you're already dead. You just don't know it. Just we'll let the poison do its work. There you go. Alrighty, swell. Derelict Lodge completed. Let's exit this place. Man, the bosses die so easy. It's hilarious. Honestly, even the high-tier dungeon bosses, even when we went up to like level 12, the bosses still died really easily, even if the elites did not. All right, let's sell off and then let's go to the next place. So we still have, all right, 100 renown short in this place. Getting there though, absolutely getting there. Should we start selling off yellows now? What do you guys think? We have over 1,000 of the yellow crystals. I just have no concept of what number it might be good to actually settle at versus, oh, you know what I haven't done in like ages? I haven't repaired. Do we need to repair? Yeah, we do. Alright, I'm glad that I thought of that. And alright, let's pick another dungeon. In Fractured Peaks, was it? Yes, indeed it was. Alrighty, so, why? Collection, Codex of Power, Rogue only, and... Kyrgyzstan, Dry Steppes, Fractured Peaks, there we go. It's another trap one, but oh well, I still feel like we should unlock them all, and once again, it's gonna be a run, although it looks like this one's a little bit of a shorter run than the last time, so we'll get there quick. Nice, today the 20th stream, so we've had 10 streams in a row without YouTube hiccuping. Interesting.
In town.
I wonder why it kept doing that. It did that for like 5 episodes in a row. I didn't change anything on my end. I wish I had, but
It needs time to recharge.
it seems to have just started working. The one intern from the server room was on vacation, that was it. Alright, Caldera Gate. Yeah, I keep forgetting to look up whether yellow items salvage for more the higher level you are, because if, once again... Ooh, I like the look of this place, it's all icy and lovely. Yeah, what I was saying was, if items salvage for the exact same amount, regardless of the difficulty, then it's best to salvage them until you're max level and then sell everything off once you have a massive number of yellows, because that'll be more efficient. That is in fact only though if they don't salvage for more yellows at a higher difficulty. I meant to look it up. And I promptly forgot. Alright, I see that this ice place is also gonna have a ton of blue fallen. I guess it's a blue fallen kind of day.
Need more time.
Oh, the blue fallen have low enough HP that even with the HP bonuses they die fairly quick. That's in from the protection aura from the captain. No, thank you, no thank you. Damn those lunatics. Did Diablo 2 have explodey enemies like this? I don't remember that either. It probably didn't make enough of an impression for me to remember that aspect of it. Ooh, that hurt. Didn't hurt enough, but still hurt. Alright. And Mr. Carver, you have a lot of HP. And what kind of shrine was that I just picked up? You summon holy arrows. Ooh, artillery shrine. Oh, I'm so glad. We got that one the last dungeon and I didn't get the chance to use it properly. And I don't know what that is, but I don't want any part of it.
I need more time.
Alright, what are we doing here, by the way? Destroy fallen idols. Hopefully there isn't a... Out of energy. Oh, I was just enjoying the arrow shrine thing. Or the artillery shrine, rather. Hey, a demon heart. Nice.
I beg you!
Help, I beg you. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. You turned into a fallen, so I started shooting you. I would base it on the most frequent crafting you will be doing and the cost of that, money or materials. I don't know about that. I feel like efficiency is the way to go.
Need more time.
Frequent crafting or not, will probably eventually run out of materials one way or another. And I'd hate to sell off when we should be salvaging, or salvage when we should be selling off later on. Oh wow, that guy hurt. Damn. Hit us for like 3/4 of our HP. I wasn't expecting this in a non-tier dungeon. Good job, Mr. Fallen Shaman Man. You did good work. Well, did good work. Not for long, but it was good. Alright, we need one more Fallen Idol, and we got more of these little explodey people. I'm tempted to go near them just so that they explode, and also get out of the way of the captain with his damn aura. Okay, you need to be stunned so that you don't summon your buddies. Let's see, is the Fallen Idol here? Yes, indeed it is. Fantastic. And down you go, Fallen Idol. What do we need to do now? Travel to the stilled tunnels. Stilled because cold, I take it. Unless they mean still, like the Fallen brew alcohol in these dungeons. Maybe not as far-fetched as you'd think, because of the wholesome demon Rakan. He clearly liked the pleasures of the flesh, and thus would it be that far-fetched to know that the Fallen are brewing alcohol down here? I ask you. Alright, well, we know where we're going. This looks like a fairly obvious place. Man, I really like this dungeon. I just like the look of it. It also kind of matches the color of our gear here. Alright, no more I don't like the lunatics, though. Because I think we can take 2 hits from them in this dungeon, but at the higher tiers, it was basically 1 hit. You stand in one and you die. Oh, that wasn't everything? I thought that killing all the 4 totem things would prevent the enemies from further spawns, but apparently not. Come on, game. Alright, lever 1, and lever 2. A lever for me, and lever for you. Oh, damn it. Crawl right back up. It would be fun to find a drinking parlor in the dungeons, demons playing cards and drinking. I'm imagining dogs playing poker, but with demons instead. That's what I'm imagining right now. But yeah, you know, Rakan made that a possibility. It's possible now. Rakan opened the door to this. I wonder if whoever made that quest thought of the ramifications for the for making a demon that is like that. Oh damn it! Ooh, that was close. Yeah, every time I pop Conduit Shrine, I always accidentally end up using the Arrow Rain right after it ends because of the spammable skills, but still, you gotta love Conduit Shrine. It makes clearing things so much faster. Also, I think I left behind a bunch of items back there because I was panicking running around with the conduit thing. What are we doing here, by the way? Slay all enemies. Oh, that's it? Oh, swell. Well, the conduit shrine really helped then. There's one here, and a barrel, and I see where the rest of them are, so that should be completed real quick. Alright, come on. Nearly there. And 24 enemies remain. Okay, that spawned a bunch, and I do wish that we still had our Arrow Rain available, but we will... Oh, what the heck? They had some kind of draw us forward ability. I hopefully won't be able to do so again, and I think that should complete the dungeon. Nope, 2 remain. Okay, well, we'll find them.
It needs time to recharge.
And... I missed that shot.
It needs time to recharge.
Slay the Herald of the Dead. Oh, did he appear here? Is that him with the skull face? Give us some Karl Franz campaign too. Working on it. Sadly, it doesn't receive nearly as much of the likes and comments as the new stuff does at the current time, but ooh. Critical strikes with marksman skills get a 36% chance to grant a free Dark Shroud. Shadow. I wanted this. I specifically wanted this particular ability. It's not a sacred item, but funnily enough, despite not being sacred, it's still better than ours. It kind of makes me sad, but yeah. So currently we have the armor thing on you. We just need to put that on something else to be able to get rid of you. Like one of these things, for example. Too bad it's not sacred, though. We also get no life on kill from this. As a helmet, it's not a great helmet, to be perfectly honest, but whatever. Either way, we cleared the dungeon, and we are outie 2023. God, what year it was for a second there. Alright, Swellity. Swavely. What are we going to do now? Let's see, we have another one in... Was it Dry Steps? Or no, it was Fractured Peaks. It's Fractured Peaks. Just to double check, collection, Fractured Peaks, we are at 530 out of 600. Oh, eyeing those 4 Paragon points. We should also sell off the stuff while we're in town. So much selling off. Or salvaging. I'm going to continue salvaging this time around, but I'm gonna Google whether another helmet with double imbuements and all stack. You know, I'm gonna take a look at you in a bit. The armors, however, are not sacred and thus can be ignored safely, or at least relatively safely. What's the comparison between you two? Crowd control duration and 11 energy versus 10 all stats. Slightly worse armor though, but 10 all stats versus, and poison resistance versus max energy. I don't think we get all that much value out of max energy on this particular build, so you are out. Goodbye. Dealing direct damage to a vulnerable enemy has a 33% chance to daze. Oh, that's interesting. You know, I'm gonna keep this for now. I didn't realize that was a thing, or maybe I did and then forgot about it. But there was stuff, there was another aspect, and I can't remember for the life of me what it was, but that gave us a bunch of bonuses when we hit a dazed enemy. I didn't realize that we would have a basically 100% chance. I know it says 33% chance to daze them for 2 seconds, but it's when dealing direct damage to a vulnerable enemy. We fire 5 to 8 arrows with the rapid fire, meaning it's a 100% chance to actually daze an enemy instantly as soon as we hit them with the rapid fire. Which would mean we'd have a guarantee daze, which would mean that whatever that other aspect was that relies on daze would be quite nice here. Alright, anyway, let's go to the next one. See if we can't complete Fractured Peaks today, and then we'll only have 3 left, and then after that we can jump to Torment. And I believe somebody said in the last stream that some items are gated behind difficulty, as in we don't get all drops yet. So there's certain things that we aren't finding as yet just by virtue of not being in Torment, so that's another reason to try to jump difficulty as soon as we can.
It needs time to recharge.
Play the Demonic Vanguard. Wow, okay, I looked around thinking, where are all the more blue fallen. Seriously, every single dungeon today is blue fallen. Is it because it's Fractured Peaks? Maybe they're all blue fallen in Fractured Peaks. I guess Fractured Peaks sounds kind of frozen-y, and every single place here is thus frozen-y with blue fallen. I guess they're ice fallen as opposed to fire fallen. Makes sense to me. What do we have here? Lethal Shrine. No, thank you, Lunatic. Got the Topaz, even though they take up so much inventory space, and let's find those Demonic Vanguard. Okay, we're gonna have to melt these guys, because otherwise they're just going to keep spawning from the Shaman. Hey, Resplendent chest with nothing in it. But that's hardly new. And the super duper stupid rare uniques don't drop until you're 85. But that's the kind of thing people set up bots in Diablo 2, didn't they? And just set a bot to basically run Bale all day. That I remember from D2. I wonder if that's already a thing in this. I mean, I imagine Blizzard would probably want to crack down on it, but on the other hand, why the heck would they care? Alright, that was one of the Vanguard people, right? Yes, indeed it was. We got one more. And I see a skull face. And I also see a bunch of lunatics. No, get away. Oh no. Yep. Should have seen that coming as soon as I jumped into all the lunatics. That's what happens when you jump into lunatics, folks. Alrighty, we'll have to run back there real quick. I should have jumped out immediately instead of casting Arrow Rain. Once again, the cast time of that particular ability got me, but damn, that was a lot of lunatics in one room. I'm actually surprised that the Arrow Rain didn't stop them from blowing up fast enough, but apparently it didn't. Demon's Heart, and look, another one remains alive. Honestly, it wasn't actually the lunatics that killed us. Though we did certainly take damage from them.
It needs time to recharge.
Oh, there was tons of botting going on in Diablo 2. I don't know about Diablo 3, but I know there was a ton of botting in Diablo 2. Let's see. Damn, we gotta kill you, Mr. Carver, and ooh, but also stay away from the explodey people. Mechanical box to the At least it's not Animus. I have Animus PTSD now. And more lunatics. I'm gonna be seeing a lot of those. And ooh, damn, there's a captain. Oh no, not good. Captain's bad because the lunatics then have damage resistance. Alright, let's move away slightly. And where's that captain? You following us? There he is. Okay, kill him before he... Good. We still have the elite to contend with, but a lot better. Just have to wait for Human to come back up. Perfect. And... the resistance is as well. Swell. Down goes one, down goes the other. Let's not get stunned by Mr. Red Wraith there. And that is it. Okay, good. I don't remember. Did they drop more stuff? I guess we have to come back this way anyway.
It needs time to recharge.
Alright, what were we doing in here? Looking for the mechanical box, and I see one. Dodge the soul shot. Alright, mechanical box. Don't interrupt it, don't interrupt it. Yes. Alrighty, and I imagine since this was the direction of one mechanical box, the other one's in the other direction. That's one. And then we'll go this way. And of course it's full of lunatics.
I need more time.
Oh no. No, no. Come this way, come this way. I don't feel like dealing with you. Alright, there we go. Few remain alive, and not so bad. Maybe that's the better way to use arrow rain, to use it in the opposite direction and then run in that direction instead of having been doing it so far. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's the end of this place. So the mechanical box is not, in fact, this way. Oh, game, you got me. You really got me. They are both, then, in this direction. Now I look like a fool, Alrighty, let's see. Kill off these guys at least. While we're here.
I'm not ready yet.
Aspect of Uncanny Treachery puts you into stealth if you damage a dazed enemy with an agility skill. Not sure if that's the one you... No, I don't think so. Maybe I'm thinking of something in the skill tree instead, which I actually have to take another look at. No, I remember there was something... When you critically strike a dazed enemy, they are knocked down for 0.5 seconds. Perhaps that is what I'm thinking of. Ah, wait, so... Yeah, that means that trick attacks in combination with that ability would mean we basically knock down everything every single time, except bosses. Does repeated knockdown do anything to bosses? Like, does it like, set up some kind of meter, that, like, knockdown meter with the blue bar? Your evade cooldown is reduced by 0.5% seconds when you daze an enemy. Yeah, these things. And these were what I was thinking of. I guess it wasn't an aspect. I'm gonna have to seriously think about this. Because think about it, if it's a 50% chance and at max to daze an enemy, but we fire 8 arrows, and every single one of those arrows is an individual chance, and we fire 8 arrows every, like, couple seconds. This would mean a massive constant cooldown reduction to evade, and permanent knockdown on anybody that isn't a boss. Unless I'm misunderstanding the way this works. Especially the critical strike one, though. Especially since our shadow-focused build is also the, is useful with regards to critting more.
I need more time.
But yeah, unless I'm missing something, that sounds like a really swell combination. Yeah, look, another treasure goblin. Oh no. No, I didn't vulnerable him. Oh, and I missed this. Oh no. Treasure goblin. Come back here. Alright, got him just in time. Damn, that was close. He ran right through those enemies. Yeah, he definitely runs fast enough so that once he's running at full speed, Shadow Step won't stun him. Protection Shrine. What? Are you telling me it's that way? Wait. Am I missing something? Return the mechanical box to the pedestal. Did I not go a direction? Where's the other mechanical box? Not here. Was it actually up there and I just missed it? Let me see about this. You couldn't go down the center, could you?
I need more time.
Or can you? Oh, you can go down the center. I didn't even know that was an option. I assumed you put them both in the center and then the center would activate, but apparently not the case. And, okay, we gotta be careful about the lunatics though. There we go.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, I'm sorely tempted to try out that build with the days then. And like we eventually ended up modifying the build over time to include both imbuements as well as the arrow rain. I don't see why the build can't use more adjustments as we go. Certainly has felt like it got better over time, and okay, that's a lot of enemies. Okay, Elite is down. Okay, Soul Shot, we should probably kill you just so we don't accidentally hit you, so we know when you're coming. And just tap my head. Alrighty, and we good. Now these guys have a lot of increased HP, but at the very least we can kill the boss, or the mini-boss, or the Elite, that's the word. Swell, but I still see no mechanical box. I do see a chest over there that I almost missed. It's a yellow chest. It's not a yellow chest though, so it's not going to have anything in it. Not sure we've ever gotten any good loot out of the white chests. It's not that I recall right now. And more increased HP dudes. Alright, I'm gonna jump you and kill you. Ooh, that stun almost hit us. Hey, we got the. Wait, what is this? Some kind of altar. Is this an event? Slay their shamans, remaining 5. Okay. Alright, survive the enemy assault and destroy the altar. Okay. Well, I like to actually destroy the altar, but we need to hit it. You know what would have made it easy to destroy the altar? If we could actually, arrow rain again. Huh? Wait, the altar is untargetable. Odd. Oh no, not lunatics. Oh man, game, why would you do this? Spawning millions of lunatics? Ah, it's targetable again. Oh, it's got like stages. Okay, I see. Let's see how it is.
Time to recharge.
Yeah, I need to move away from this before the lunatics explode us. The game is making me panic. Ow, that hurt. Altar is nearly done for, and down it goes. Now we just need to survive the rest of the lunatic onslaught. And let's do
Need more time.
There we go. That should keep us safe from at least a few more lunatics. One more second, and we did it. Well. Hey. Not swell until you're all dead. There we go. Alright. More O-balls. What are we at here? 659. Yeah, we can gamble again in a little bit. Maybe get a replacement for that helm. Or for that armor. Ow, lunatics aplenty. With increased HP. Let's just back off. Stay, Captain, and then back off again. Alright, I see the enemy Elite. There we go. I love it when the rapid fire goes through them and hits the enemy in the back. I guess that's what the people who use the not rapid fire, but the penetrating shot build feel. Oh wow, that hurt. And it was telegraphed right on the screen too. And I chose not to dodge it. Why do I fear success?
It needs time to recharge.
Okay, what are we looking for? The other mechanical box. Still. Oh, right. It's been so long, I forgot that. Oh, there it is. Let's pick you up, mechanical box, and... lunatics again. And there we go. Pick you up, box. Alright, and that should be it. I take it that this will either spawn an enemy or open a portal to take us somewhere else. I believe this is the Haradrim place, so it does have a tendency to have portals. Ooh, a sapphire. Alright, and return it. Don't touch us, please. Oh, we don't need to. Activate the Necromancer's Coffin. I don't like the sound of that. Ooh, I like the activation animation now. And the Necromancer's Coffin was a spirit collar of frost? Oh, I guess it was a coffin made by a necromancer, not the coffin of a necromancer. I think that's what that means, because why would it be a random fallen inside it. Alright, so well, dungeon complete. And we're outie. Alright, not bad, not bad. That's another 30 renown in this place. And yeah, we need 14 more. So either 2 quests or one... Oh, no, it's 2 dungeons. Or 1 dungeon and 1 quest. Okay, to me that says 2 quests then. I'd like to finish this up on today's stream in that light. Fractured Steps. That was the place, right? Fractured... It was Fractured Peaks. Okay, close enough. So we need somewhere with quests in this place. Let's try here. Do we need to... Wait, no. We need to sell off. We need to sell off.
Not in town.
Alright, you are going to have 1 rank of Shadow and Poison Beam. No, thank you. We don't get out of bed for less than 2. Alright, we're gonna do that, and then we're going to move here. I think we have to be in a particular zone in order for the map to track quests, right? So we can't see quests that currently exist. Alright, I see none here, and I know we haven't done them all, so we know that there are some here. Let's go to the next area. And none in this zone at all. We'll just do it zone by zone until we find 2, then do 2, and then we'll be good. As I think I was married to the idea of specifically only doing dungeons. I see there's 2 here. Perfection. Alright, Bear Tribe Warrior. We're still in Fractured Peaks, yes? Yes. Oh, you have 2 quests as well. Tell me of the trophies behind you.
We display these trophies to honor the ancients and guide their wisdom to us. The skulls remind me that death is always close at hand, theirs or your own.
Like the barbarian ancients?
There is one skull I'm saving a place for. That of a goatman we've named Caller the Collector. It hunts north of here, openly feasting on our fallen. Caller has challenged us. Were you to bring me its damned ugly head, you would gain great favor with the tribe.
Leave it to me.
Alright, kill the goat man. Easy enough. How fares the tribe?
Our purpose remains clear, but our spirits are low. Baltok, the chieftain's champion, was recently slain. Now the Khazra are in possession of his weapon, the fabled Grizzly's Maul. It is difficult to ask this of an outsider. Please, reclaim the hammer from those foul beasts. Leaving it in their hands is an affront to our fallen champion. He was last seen being dragged into a cavern in Malnok.
Fair enough. Alright. Find Caller the Collector and Cavern in Malnok, you say. I wonder if that means this place. Where's the other location? Ah, it's a dungeon. That's funny. Oh, and it's a dungeon that we haven't done yet. I guess we will do that then. After we do that. Alright. And here I thought we wouldn't have to do another dungeon, but, well, we'll do both, I guess. Alright, upward we go. And I see another treasure goblin. Stun, vulnerable, and die. Alright, we actually have to kill this one. We can't just let the poison run out. Alright, you didn't have... Hey, Bear, would you let us kill the treasure goblin? Why are you protecting treasure goblins? Treasure goblins and bears aren't friends. It's well known. It's a well-known fact. Alright, anyway, find Caller the Collector. That's the goat man, right? Is that the thing that's on the map? You are Corlin Hole, the something. What? The Multiplicitous. Okay, you know what? How about multiply your way out of an arrow range? Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. That's what I get for getting cocky. Yeah, the fireballs. That's what he thought. Oh, man. That was great. That was genuinely amusing. Let's see. We need to still find the thing, though. Alright. I don't see a big goat man that's holding a thing. Ah, yes I do. Alright, big goat man. How about vulnerability? Try not to explode into fire. Okay, now we got his head. Alright, that's what quest 1. That was real quick. Alright, return to base. Honestly, maybe we accept the other quest because it'll probably be faster, but then again... Yeah, that was absolutely karma. I totally deserved that.
Can't do that here.
Alright, I return with the head.
Well done. You shall have the honor of mounting the head. Let both friend and foe know that you have brought down the beast.
Hey, thanks. We prefer money to honor, though. Mount the beast's head. Alright, we got 1 Paragon point, and that's our 20 points. We just need 1 more quest collected, so let's go down to that one, and that will be the culmination of this stream, or the completion of the stream, rather. Assortment of Salvage will use you as well. Let's see how long this cavern thing is.
It's time to recharge.
Funnily enough, we could have just done the cavern quest and would have completed it, but, you know. Why not complete an extra little mini quest?
Need more time.
Since that one only took like 5 minutes. I think maybe next time we'll complete quests in order to do the other zones to completion as well. Because I feel like maybe the quest would actually go faster than the dungeons, or maybe the fact that we wasted like half an hour looking for that stupid Edgemaster's Aspect dungeon to be completed was what threw me. I'm not sure. It really depends on the length of time of the particular quest, right? Because the Goatman's Head quest took like 5 minutes. Actually, it didn't even take 5 minutes, it took like 3 minutes. Whereas dungeons took much longer. Also, what are we doing in here? Other than completing the place? I don't remember. Wait, can we see what the... Unexplored areas. Okay, it's in here somewhere. Okay, the quest will activate once we get there. Fine, fine, fine. And just to get through it, what do we have here? Sacrificial flesh. Well... that explosion is really hilarious. Alright, you guys should all be done for. What do we pick up here? Nothing? We just have to destroy the sacrificial fleshes. Okay. Oh wow, this guy actually has decent HP. He just survived it. Oh, he probably has... I assume he has poison resistance because he's poison imbued.
I need more time.
Okay, can't go through here unless we can secretly fire through the... No. That's probably where we have to end up. Can we mark this? Yes, we can. Let's put the pin... Ow! Damn you, Trap. I was talking.
Need more time.
And, what the heck? Why aren't our arrows hitting? They're like... Oh, okay, now it's working. I guess my game hiccuped for a second there. It seemed like nothing was happening. Vulnerable, but the enemies are blocking it, but that's okay. It's not gonna matter much. And... there we go. Okay, you know what? We still need to probably hit you up close. There we go. Ooh, that hurts. We can stand in poison explosion. Like so. And destroy the sacrificial flesh. We got the one left. Okay, you know what? How about that? Hopefully that actually hits the sacrificial flesh, and yes indeed it did. Will there be an elite spawning? Yes indeed there will. And will there be another elite spawning? Yes indeed there will. Okay, let's back off a little bit. Out into more enemies apparently. No, 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 no. Damn you, wind wall, it's slowing us down. Alright, you. Down. Wait for shadow imbuement, and there we go, we got it. And fire into the doorway. I mean, it's not really a doorway, but it's close enough as to make no difference. Alright, now let's stay away from the exploding fireball on the ground thing. I now have a healthy respect for that thing. Alrighty, and then I guess we go to where the pin was, because I assume that's where we were headed before the doorway, well, that's where the doorway was sealed. This game is pretty, though. Is this it? Is this Uncharted Depths? Yes, indeed it is. Reach, activate the levers. Sure. 1 second, game, 1 second. Arrow rain. There it is. That guy survived, and this guy survived. And do they just keep spawning while these things are up? No, they've crumbled away. Alright, lever 1. Wait, what? That thing is firing... You gotta be kidding me. 3 interruptions in a row. Oh, game. Alright, activate the levers. Keep going, keep going. I want those Paragon points.
Time to recharge.
Destroy the ice barrier. Sure. And does this summon the boss? Impaled Champion Baltok. Ooh. Grizzly's Maul. Hey, we got it. Is that it? We don't have to kill the boss for it? Did the boss just left? Okay, I guess the boss maybe doesn't care for the pathetic little human weapon. Alright, I guess we still have to destroy the ice barrier, though. Now we should also kill this guy before he kills us. What is this? Artillery Shrine? Yes, please. Oh, I love you, Artillery Shrine. I just want an aspect that copies Artillery Shrine so that we can use that, that all the time. Or have it randomly activate. Honestly, I'd really prefer it to Aerostorm. Not that Aerostorm isn't cool, mind you. Oh, and I take it this is where the boss is gonna be. And we still have Artillery Shrine for a few seconds, but not long enough to get to the boss, alas. Alright, and past all that, and let's do that. Gather Abomination. Has a decent amount of HP. Fortunately, we lucked out with the invincibility dome there for a second. There we go. Fantastic. Place is clear, and now we just have to return to wherever... Oh, we got the Paragon points as well. Return to where we got those quests, which is here. Fantastic. Alright, so we're going to hand in those quests. We're going to apply the Paragon points, and that will be it for today. Alright, I've returned.
You have done much to honor the Bear Tribe. As is tradition, the Grizzly's Maul must pass to a new warrior.
Is it us?
For your role in cleansing Malnak of the Khazra filth, I offer you this weapon of our people. May it serve you well.
Dude, you seem to be confused about the type of weapons that we are employing here, so this is useless to us. 674 item power. Huh. That's actually a solid amount of item power, and it's a sacred weapon as well. Interesting. Is that the Arctic Bear Tribe? I assume so. They're not dressed for, you know, mountainous winter climates. Anyway, let's spend those Paragon points. So, we are going to go 1, 2 to get the 8% damage reduction from vulnerable enemies and 100 armor. Quite nice. Now I guess the question is whether we get the good stuff here, or whether we proceed to exploit weakness. I think we go for exploit weakness, because 1, 2, 3 means that we could get it as soon as we unlock another legendary node. Or rather, as soon as we complete another Paragon place, we'll be able to unlock this legendary node. And then if we get this, we could just go here right afterwards and attach to the next Paragon board. It would mean ignoring Hunter Killer though, which is a little bit of a shame. 32% damage to elites. That's 32% extra damage to all bosses. And no, that's 32 plus 16%. Plus 24%. Damn. That's pretty crazy, actually. That is a lot of extra damage to elites, isn't it? This node and the surrounding areas? I'm just now wondering whether it would be worth it to go up here rather than get another one of these. And then again, the glyphs can be pretty strong. Like, this one's currently giving us 21.1 marksman skill damage, and will be giving us more later on. So we probably want to equip as many of these as we can. So that would mean attaching more Paragon boards. It may even be beneficial to try to attach 2 Paragon boards here, just to quickly unlock another glyph socket, rather than necessarily go for the legendary node as well. I think one of the Paragon boards that, well, the next one that we attach has a bunch of really good other nodes as well. But anyway, I am going to call it here. I think this was a fairly lucrative, well, maybe not lucrative, but effective stream as we accomplish 2 more collection completions. We will try to complete the other 3 next time. One of them is close, and we'll probably do it by quest, since it seems to be the faster way to do it next time. And then hopefully, if we can manage to complete all of that next time around, the stream after that will be the level up to next difficulty. So stay tuned for all of that. Don't forget to leave a like and comment. Oh, we have snow on our armor in snowy areas. It's pretty cool. And I noticed that the hood has snow on it. Whatever I was saying, all glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.